To consider others as oneself is an idiom derived from historical stories, originating from the Analects of Confucius, specifically from the chapter concerning Duke Ling of Wei. Its original meaning is to use one's own thoughts, to imagine the thoughts of others. Later, it extended to mean considering problems by placing oneself in the same position or circumstances as others, thinking for others. During the spring and autumn period of ancient China, there was a year when the state of Qi experienced 3 days and 3 nights of heavy snowfall. The ruler of Qi, Duke Jing of Qi, wrapped himself in a fox fur robe and sat at home, gazing at the gracefully falling white snow from the sky, which covered the pavilions, small bridges, and trees in the garden. Duke Jing enjoyed the beautiful snowy scenery in the garden, feeling extremely relaxed and content. At that moment, the minister Yanzi approached, looking pensive at the snowy scenery in the garden. Duke Jing of Qi said, "It's been snowing for 3 days, but it doesn't feel cold at all, it's more like the warmth of spring." Observing Duke Jing wrapped tightly in his fur robe and sitting indoors, Yanzi intended to inquire, "Your Majesty, are you truly not cold?" Duke Jing of Qi nodded and said, "I'm not a 3-year-old child, I know whether I'm hot or cold." Yanzi, realizing that Duke Jing didn't grasp his meaning, straightforwardly replied, "I've heard that wise rulers of the past, when they're full, think about those who are hungry, when they're warm, think about those who are cold, when they're comfortable, think about those who are suffering. But why don't you ever consider others?" Duke Jing felt ashamed and embarrassed by Yanzi's words, unable to utter a single word in response. Duke Jing of Qi, as if waking from a dream, immediately ordered the distribution of some food and clothing to alleviate the hunger and cold suffered by the people of Qi. Different people have different feelings and reactions to the same thing. Duke Jing of Qi enjoyed the beautiful snow scene in the garden, feeling extremely content. Minister Yanzi, however, gazed at the snowy landscape with a pensive expression. This was because Yanzi imagined himself in the same situation as the poor peasants, so he empathized with their difficulties of hunger and cold on such snowy days. This is the principle of placing oneself in another's position. Yanzi was a kind and responsible minister who awakened Duke Jing of Qi's compassion, urging him to be a benevolent ruler. The attitude of placing oneself in another's position taught the children in the household to be filial to their parents and loving towards their siblings. They learned to handle matters cautiously, avoiding conflicts with others, which led to a peaceful and worry-free life for them. The attitude of placing oneself in another's position can help a ruler handle national affairs with comprehensive rationality, avoiding conflicts with neighboring countries, and preventing wars. Confucius said, "Do not do to others what you do not want done to yourself," which is the essence of Confucianism regarding benevolence. Every benevolent ruler, every person with a kind heart, should treat others as they would like to be treated, reflecting on their own actions and attitudes. If you don't want to be hurt by others, then don't hurt others. If you don't want your country to be invaded, then don't initiate war. Only in this way can society be stable and harmonious, and the world can be peaceful and stable.